In a survey to find Britain's happiest profession, the clergy came second. What came top?
Beer tasters. A beer taster in Britain would have to be one of the happiest people in the world, I would think. Y'all drink the way Americans eat, and just, you got to go a long way to be an alcoholic in this country.
Yeah, you really have to. You really have to perform. And there are towns where you can't be an alcoholic, places like Newcastle, where it's just not feasible.
No. I've never seen women drink as much as they do in Newcastle.
Man, on weekends, sometimes they dress up like hookers, too. It's great.
Kelly, if you had a real job, this is just a scenario, it's not going to happen,
real
no one's going to make you do a real job, what would you like to do?
Oh, is this a real job to you?
Yes, it is. Bringing joy to the nation.
Jimmy, and not forgetting scaring any children who are watching.
Get to bed, I'm coming to get you.
I've got a little brother who's 8, and I asked him a few weeks ago, like, what do you want to be when you're older? And he had a proper good think about it, and he went, a dog. He's looked at the dog and he thinks, that looks like a pretty good life to me. I'll tell you what, the easiest job I've seen recently, Lollipop Ladies at Crossroads.
That's what I was just about to say.
Lollipop Ladies at Pelican Crossing.
Yes, that's what
Why
I
are
don't
you
get.
there? Press the button, it goes red, and then she walks into the middle of the road with a stop. I go, I know!
I'll give you a clue. You get to chat a lot if you do this job.
Is it hairdressing?
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Yes, Britain's happiest profession is hairdressing. If you want to know the difference between a hairdresser and a barber is a slightly older gay man from Cyprus. You're related question. Most Brits have a hobby they're too embarrassed to tell their friends about. True or false?
It's only posh people who have hobbies, really, isn't it?
It must be train spotting has got to be the most embarrassing, hasn't it? You see, you do always feel a bit superior to those people who are train spotting. I get the train at Stockport and there's a bloke spotting trains and I'm like, well, I can do that, mate. That's a piece of piss. Why don't you go out to sea and try and spot them? You know, challenge yourself. I mean, that's the real skill.
So there are not many different kinds of trains.
It's about the numbers on the trains as opposed to the model.
So they look for numbers?
Yeah.
Or if they've got a big face on the front, you can tell if it's Thomas or Edward or Gordon.
Do you know what my hobby is?
What's your hobby, Sean?
I like going up to people who've got those Sanskrit tattoos and get my Sanskrit English dictionary out. So, what do you think that says? It says, David. No, it doesn't. It says garage.
OK, so what do you think? Most Brits have a hobby they're too embarrassed to tell their friends about.
I'll say false.
We said false.
So you're saying false? You're saying...
We're going to go false. False.
So you're going false, you're going false. I can tell you the answer is false.
Yeah.
Yes, the answer is false. Only 5% of Brits have a hobby they're embarrassed about. I could tell you my hobby, but then I'd have to kill you, which coincidentally is my hobby.